So I went for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bed until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we gon' hide. I could never switch, not a day in my life. Knows my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die. We ain't gon' run, no we gon' hide. I could never switch, not a day in my life. As long as my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die.
Hey, everybody. A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation? On 3rd and 2, Morrison. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A really good pickup of 28 yards. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And out of the gate.
Let's go. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Hey, check it. 50.
On 1st down, Morrison. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles have taken the early lead.
Brandon, what we just saw there were two guys who are in sync. The person delivering the ball, but especially the person running the route. Tremendous job. It results in a terrific play.
A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation? Off the play fake. Mills. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's the Redskins in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Looking to throw. Mills. This is caught. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. Back to throw. Mills. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. We jump into the action. It's 2nd down and 3, and the ball in the red zone. 2nd and 3. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
First down. Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day, all day. Go like 50, like 50. All day, just like that. Just like that.
On 1st and 10, Morrison. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. And it's caught, and he'll be taken down at the 2. Yard line.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry?
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked.
Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. From the gun on third down, Morrison. Oh, he's going to go, and this is caught.
Holding offense.
Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on third and long?
Mike 50, Mike 50. 3 bucks.
Looking to throw. Morrison. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll get it. Picking up the first.
Check Mike 50. Let him know.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And a big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter? To throw on third down, Morrison. And that is incomplete. A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter?
Let's go, B. Let's go. Check 50.
On third down, Morrison. And he comes back with one complete. And he's stopped up short. Back now at FedEx Field. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. They'll run for it with Robinson. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Give him credit. This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the fourth quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need.
Here we go. 50. Mike 50. Hey, pick it up.
To throw on third down, Morrison. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Eagles able to push further. A red zone alert. Let's jump back in here. 1st and 10 at the 16.
Ready. 54.
first down. It's Robinson, and they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up first and goal. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind outs, and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Eagles take advantage of good field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And on his way to the end zone, shedding the tackle, he would not be denied. Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the fourth quarter. On fourth down, Mills. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is going to be incomplete. The Redskins go for it. Ball in the red zone here. Defense in a pretty tough situation. 2nd and 2. They'll run it now out of the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Flushed out right. He's got it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
Buddy up, 54. Mike 54.
They'll try and run. This is Robinson. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well,
All right, so here's the situation. Onside kick team out there. Receiving team needs to get their hands on this football. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. A lot of points put on the board so far by this offense. Now they're looking for more. Already winning here in the second half. Ball in the red zone.
Mike 50,
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off inside the 5. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that.
So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all
numbers, big numbers. 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this a jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad in pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more desto. Hit your thought, I'ma catch those. Mexican, I make pesos. Hit your sus, I'll replace those. Number saved, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more.
Welcome in, everybody. Our scoreless game, well, it may not stay that way much longer as this defense is out there needing a stop on first and goal.
18 Gator. Double tight, guys, double tight.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter.
Come on out here, come get some. Come get some. Come out here, come get some. Here one.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Throw left side complete. It's Peterson. And boy, he is very close to a first down. He's going to be a footer. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough. This offense has been sustaining a nice, long, successful drive here. Now they're looking to finish it off. First and goal in the red zone. They'll run it now with Robinson. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yes, now second and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
Second and 5. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Tell you what, Brandon, if I see a dime look, if I see 6 defensive backs near the goal line, I'm changing to a running play every time.
And they had 6 there. Surprised he didn't audible at the line?
Very much so. I'm going to count on my offensive line in this situation against the lighter defensive backs and try and push it across the end zone that way.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 4 yards, that gets him close to the goal line, but it also brings up a fourth and goal. Here we go on fourth down. And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. Well, this offense has struggled. They have not scored yet. They trail, but a chance here late in the second quarter to try to get some points on the board. Throwing on first down, Morrison. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Now he'll look to throw here on second and 10. Wide open receiver complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
Let's go.
From the gun, Morrison. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off around the 37. Time for this defense to try and stiffen as they'll try here to defend a first and 10 situation at their own 17-yard line. Back to throw. Masters. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Throwing again. Masters. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Looking to throw. Masters. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A fourth down coming up. Decision time now, as this would be a long field goal attempt. So due to time constraints. A third down situation coming up in the third quarter, and this defense hoping to turn that third down into fourth. On third down, Morrison. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he's going the tackle's made. Let's go. Now in a pretty difficult situation as this defense up to the task. Ball in the red zone. 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Morrison. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. From 17 yards out, and the Eagles get a score closer. No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on fourth. On fourth down, Morrison eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. It's a third down situation in the fourth quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task. To throw on third down. Masters. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right. No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on fourth. On fourth down, Morrison. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's a third down situation in the fourth quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task. On third down, Morrison. He's got his man on the crossing route. On first down, Morrison. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown. We've got an onside kick coming up. With the kicking team trailing by 5, they need to recover this football. And the Cowboys are able to recover. There he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the net. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team... Tell me what you want, what you need, tell me what you
you wanna give? How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver, I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my whole flesh. Everyone tells me it's a bit of a mess. I'ma tell the risk I was never at the end. I would never get this off my chest, though. I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never underestimate. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Take your eyes off me, don't want to see me when I'm gone. Moral of the story was you're wrong. Everything I gave and everything I lost. Good things come at a cost. I left it on your head, and when you ever overstay it, your thoughts are never everything you wanted when you want. I'ma take it in the head.
This Eagles offense, they look set and ready to go. First drive of the football game.
Mike 57. Let's go.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Back to the air on second down. Morrison. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. They run. Robinson. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. To throw on second down. Morrison escaping the pressure right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down.
57's the mic. Watch 57.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Move, move. 57's Mike.
Operating from the gun. Morrison. That's complete. It's Collins. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on third down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end or wide receiver, that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws that quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes two to tango. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Morrison, the quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Looking to throw. Morrison. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. From 3 yards out, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team,
coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. To throw on third down, Russell. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball. On first down, Britton. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Off play action. Russell. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
This offense in field goal range, but it's 4th and 1. So what will they do? Will they risk it and go for it? Let's find out. They'll try and run for it. And he gets this down to the 18. On the run, it's Robinson. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Looking to throw on second down. Morrison. And it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys. A long field ahead of this offense. They'll have to be efficient here with their time late in the second quarter. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55. Watch the screen, watch the screen.
From the gun, Morrison. And it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. Now, can this offense muster a late second quarter drive to break our tie? Let's see. They'll have to be pretty efficient with their time here. Watch the clock. Throwing after the interception. Morrison going up top. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown. A big play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
So a big third down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the third quarter. On third down, Russell. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work. A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third? On third down, Robinson. And he will have a first down as they get it to the... A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on third down. It's Robinson, and he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. They have a big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter?
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat.
To throw on third down, Morrison. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Let's go now. Start at the flag. Echo. Tackle. Mike 50. 55. They gonna need some therapy after this. Hey,
On fourth down, Morrison. And he comes back with one complete.
Let's go. That's 57 to Mike. It's gonna be a long 1, 6, 4.
They'll run on first down. It's Robinson. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A 12-yard. The offense is in the red zone. It's a 1st and 10 situation at the 15-yard line.
55. Hey, watch the slant.
On 1st and 10, Morrison looking for his running back, and he's got him. I call it no gain there on the first down play. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. A great read, and it's picked off. Then a big turnover. All right, this offense has made its way into the red zone as they're set up with a 1st and 10 just inside the 20. On first down, Robinson trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. Back to throw, Morrison. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown from 19 yards away. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them?
It's a 2-score game in the 4th quarter. Onside kick coming up, and the kicking team desperately needs a football. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up.
Keep playing hard.
It's a third down situation in the fourth quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
On third down, Robinson. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
Mike, 55. Check, 55.
On fourth down, Morrison. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jordan. It's a third down situation in the fourth quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task.
Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55. I'm on. Mike 55, Mike 55. Stay with.
On third down, Morrison. That's going to be caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the... So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So for the home team here, they continue to roll.
Feel like, yeah, all day like
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden Football on EA Sports. On tap is what should be a pretty good matchup between the Washington Redskins and our home team. With that, we head across the Atlantic to London. Standing by with the call and maybe a little jet lagged, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thank you. We are about 4,300 miles away from you there in Orlando as we come to you from the European home of the NFL, London, England. The scene a few moments ago. Now we'll see what this offense can do as they'll get their first shot here with less than a minute gone by in the first quarter. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. The numbers in last week's ball game for Robinson, 18 carries, 76 yards.
And while they locked up the #1 seed last week, I don't expect them to change what they do in the running game. I expect them to continue to play the exact same way, but with a change-up in personnel because they want to make sure that their #1 guy has fresh legs for the playoffs.
He's going to air one out. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Morrison. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. Throwing on first down. Morrison. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. They'll run on first down. It's Robinson. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. On second down now. It's Robinson, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. First down, Morrison. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Peterson. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Here's a 2nd and 7. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. from the gun on third down. Morrison. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone? Before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball.
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Let's get back into the action. The situation, ball in the red zone. It's second down, and the defense needing to step up. 2nd and 2. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Redskins on third down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
On 1st and 10, Mills. This complete to Martin. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the second quarter. On 3rd down, Robinson. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up. Just over 90 seconds to go in the first half. The offense with a football, but they have it in their own territory.
Watch the run. Watch the
Throwing on 1st down, Morrison. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's second down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Morrison. And he comes back with one complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. On first down, Morrison. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down. Back to throw, Morrison. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. In for the score. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter? From the gun on third down, Morrison. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have. So a big third down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the third quarter.
Watch the pass.
Off the play fake, Mills. And that will be incomplete. Well, this one's getting good now. Fourth quarter, tie game. This defense looking for a huge third down stop. On third down, it's Robinson. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one. They'll run here with Robinson. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. The last run got 9. That leaves them with second and a yard. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up first and goal. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Give him 4 on the carry there at second and goal. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a third down stop.
A 3-point deficit for this defense. Can they get the stop they need and get the ball back to their offense? Let's find out. On first and 10, Mills. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on first and 10. Here's a first down throw that's complete. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing on first down. Mills. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Back to throw.
And that takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man. You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play in the football.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown. So this offense now in a spot where they have to hit the end zone. A field goal does them no good at this deficit. They have 2 timeouts remaining. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. He's back to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to let it fly. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions. They're giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
He'll look to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And he will return this one to the...
On the ready. 61, matchbox, light. Snap.
On 1st down, it's McKinney. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. They'll keep it on the ground. McKinney, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. The Redskins, they can smell victory now. They take a knee. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And this one is right down Broadway. And that'll make this a 7-point game. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for the Redskins, the win form is number 6 on the year. And now it's off to Heathrow as they get set to fly back to the U.S. in a couple hours. Meanwhile, for the home team here, this was basically just an exhibition game for them as they'd already clinched home field advantage. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast